Alright, here we have an interesting challenge. I present you the Shanghai World Financial Center challenge, and he's actually doing what I exactly did in China a few weeks ago, actually. He's just stolen my idea here. Okay, that was actually quite a nice stunt, though. Now, today we are back to explore Reddit. Yeah, we're gonna look at some memes, some posts about the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, and have some laughs and some fun, I guess. This is the top post of today. Waiting for MFS 2020, he built his own airport? That is such an American thing. It would never be able to do that in Europe, I guess. But that's a whole nother story. So let's look at some funny memes. Yeah, this one I sorted out. Chemtrails, the switch that you can find next to the windshield wipers, I guess. I think this one here is the switch for the windshield wipers on the 737? No, probably not. But the chemtrail switch doesn't exist either. Maybe the Sims cloud on low are actually realistic. I think God turned down the graphics here in this part of America, I guess. These clouds, they don't look very realistic. What else do we got? Come on, let's have some laughs. See, the Reddit of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is basically a complaint forum for the simulator of users complaining about weird bugs. This is a terrain bug that I have actually seen before. I found it myself at Chile and Peru. Yeah, this is actually close to the Andes Mountains, and there's a huge terrain bug there, actually. We can see some weird spikes. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now, some people who believe that the Earth is flat might speculate now that this is actually a great barrier that we have that prevents water from actually falling off of the Earth. That's debatable, but that's another story. What else do we got? Is this even the flight simulator? I cannot tell. This is the sad part. I cannot tell if this is real life or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, there recently has been a new add-on release. This Italian plane that I cannot pronounce, Machi, or is it Maki?
Maki.
The reason why I actually wanted to have this picture here in the video was because of the registration of this aircraft. Swiss 001. Maybe a reference, probably not. Probably just coincidence. The plane is actually nice though, you should buy it. That's another story. Okay, another complaint. Another strangely tall building to the west of Essendon Airport in Melbourne. We have already had a few very tall buildings in Melbourne. This is the third one or second one in Melbourne. Or no, the other one was in Sydney. Yeah, what is wrong with Australia? By the way, it's completely off, isn't it? It should be upside down as well. Okay, I see. I'm not that funny today. We have a plane that's actually stuck in the satellite picture of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. All right, what else do we got? Oh, another complaint. Okay, this one is actually quite funny. A tear the continuum. How does the flight simulator determine, okay, let's have this weird tear here out in the clouds? Moses, is that you? Yeah, that is Sky Moses, literally. You're flying VFR and you have to stay clear of the clouds. That is how you do it. You just become Moses. Okay, finally a video again. While you're flying backwards there. Some headwind. Yeah, this is actually the very video that made me do yesterday's video about the planes stuck in mid-air conspiracy theory, and, you know, I was debunking it. Because this is the explanation. By the way, here's another complaint here about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If there is a high amount of waste here in the ocean, then that makes a weird graphical bug here, as you can tell. But that's another story. Runway 32, ready for takeoff. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is probably not an airport. This is probably a helipad, actually. It's interesting because all these helipads, they are actually entered as normal airports here in the Flight Simulator, which is very interesting. Ready for impact. That is the call out, I guess. All right, another complaint. Greenland is fine. Jesus. Yeah, especially... Oh, wow. Around the Arctic circles, there are a lot of weird terrain bugs. What is that? Is that a shadow? Or I don't know. That is the Burj Khalifa of Greenland. Another Burj Khalifa. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Oh, this is actually taking long for me to get. Oh yeah, I know, I get it. Never mind. Repost from AviationMemes. Alright, 3 years ago this was posted. These gender reveals are getting out of control. It's only the Americans though. We Europeans, we don't do these weird gender things. And it's actually quite ironic because wildfires, and they have to be put out by these planes. All these wildfires that are getting caught by gender reveal parties. And then these fires have to be actually put out by these planes. I don't know, let's move on. Alright, here we've got another interesting Microsoft Flight Simulator post. Boeing 747-8F, no engine option. How did he do that? How did he remove the engines here? And how did he actually turn it into a cargo version here in Microsoft Flight Simulator? I don't want to actually know this person. He should be locked. How to spell Boeing in Chinese? Boyin? 747. I like how they actually used like a real life picture of a 747 landing. I wonder if that was actually licensed. Probably they just took it from Google, right? Why is there a security camera just right here? The owners of this store, they do not trust the customers. Yes, that's totally not clickbait. 10 mind-blowing facts about President Trump's airline. Then he's showing a weird Photoshop version of an A380 which has been turned to Air Force One with guns and whatever this is. It's a pretty solid plane though, not gonna look at the nose landing gear. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Trump, I mean, I think he did have an airline once, but that's long gone. So yeah, that's another story. All right, you know what? Let's actually also check out the X-Plane subreddit, which also has 10,000 members. That's actually quite impressive though. Let's just check out the top posts here and see if we can find some funny stuff. Austin Myers, I always like to see this guy. He's the founder of X-Plane, by the way. Well, there goes my 3-hour-long flight on VATSIM. Okay, what's gonna happen? Landing. Oh, doesn't seem like the most stable one, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. X-Plane has run out of memory. I think that's what it's saying. Oh, that is so sad. Literally right before landing. That is the most unsatisfying thing that I've ever seen. Yeah, this is actually the Tupolev 2155, and in X-Plane 11, the flight simulator is completely broken. It doesn't work at all. That's just another story. We have got another video here. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is proper traffic separation. Oh my goodness. Why is this posted in the X-Plane subreddit though? I don't know. Nothing to see here. What the hell is this? Alright. Oh, here. X-Plane, no more just a flight sim. Yeah, there are cards for the flight simulator X-Plane, and they do work. That is the scary part, as you can tell. They do actually drive. Well, that is actually a very, very sick setup. Christmas was the perfect opportunity. If you got this whole setup all for Christmas, then you're gonna be a very rich kid. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, by the way, an update on my setup, you know, while we're flexing. My graphics card broke, which is why I'm actually doing this video here, but I actually did order the new RTX 3080, which I'm very much looking forward to. But that's another story, just on a personal note. Oh, here's someone taking a 747 off from an aircraft carrier. What an original idea. Never have I seen that before. It's been going on for like 20 minutes. Guess the plane is beached. This is just some of these Easter eggs you'll find in X-Plane. New York City sunset. I hate people who use reshade on X-Plane. Don't do it. This is looking a little cursed. A Cessna 172 with these thick tires to fly on bush airfields. It does look wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. What kind of world is that? I want to see that airport. I genuinely do. I was already leaving my plane when suddenly there were birds. That's actually quite funny. Also in X-Plane there are some terrain bugs around the Arctic Circle. That is also a very fire setup here. The G1000 panels, they are, oh wow, very nice actually. But these are quite expensive, I think. 3,000 bucks for a setup. I mean, actually that is quite a low price for a G1000 panel setup, but still, a little bit out of our leagues, I guess. Whoever painted these stacked lines must have fun. Jesus. What the hell is this supposed to be? I wonder how AI is going to pick this up, because they're actually going to follow the taxi lines when they're here. But that doesn't matter. Found a land carrier and landed on it. Yeah, this actually does happen quite a lot. You do actually occasionally see the aircraft carrier that's actually, I don't know, sliding across the land, and they're actually sliding at quite a fast speed. You can actually land on them as well, that's no problem. A very cool picture of a 747. Yeah, I think this is more of a worrying picture. Jesus Christ. Another one flexing their setup. Meanwhile, I actually do this for a living and I have the worst setup ever. I have like a keyboard and just a joystick to fly around in the flight simulator. Alright, here we've got another complaint. Also, you know, this is a complaint forum. An extremely interesting map glitch. Looks like the Burj Khalifa again. We have seen that a lot today. Cruising at flight level 410. Oh, that's actually 4,100. God, that's 400,000 feet. I think that's actually a sign that we should end this video here. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this Reddit video. Meme review approved or somewhat, whatever, I don't know. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.